All right. Yo, what up? This is Pulse Media. Welcome to another episode. We got my boy with us today, G Goofs.
What up, y'all?
What's cracking, homie?
Not much.
Salud,
man.
dog.
Salud, big.
Salud. So the real gentleman. I
Thanks.
left these two beers for him, and he
Hey.
said, "Have one with me."
It's only right, you know what I mean? It's only right.
That's
Share
right,
the
dog.
wealth, share the wealth.
Yeah, dog. Thanks for coming on, dog. Thanks for fucking joining me on the pod. You know, we on this new venture. Fucking, it's only up from here. You know.
Yeah, no, it's only right. I mean,
Shit.
you're from the town, from the city, so, you know, we got to help each other out.
Yeah.
Come up, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But yeah, my boy right here. He's a fucking artist, musical artist, talented as fuck. How long you been rapping?
Appreciate it. Well, I mean, I guess seriously, probably the last, like, 7 years that I've been, like, recording, doing videos.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But you always been a freestyle kid.
yeah. I mean, if
Yeah.
you want to go way back, like junior high, I would do like the rap battles, you know, with my boy Kid Mac, and a couple other people, you know. But so we would mess around. But then yeah, once high school came around, I was kind of busy doing other things, and I didn't think about it too much. But then yeah. Once later on in life, I kind of came back to it, you know. So.
Yeah, that's what's up. And then like you start recording yourself, but then what was the age like, or what was the time or song where you're like, damn, people fuck with this, like it's past me enjoying it, you know, like you making music for other people to enjoy and shit, you know, like was there like a song or some shit?
Yeah, well, I guess my first like real serious song was when my cousin passed away. This was like in 2011, and I wrote him a song, and my boy Damson, actually, he's the one that makes all my beats, but he came over and recorded me on his little computer.
Damn,
and
you
stuff.
known him that long?
Yeah, it's been a while, man. We go way back.
Shout out
you
to
know?
homie Damson.
Yeah, shout out to boy Damson making them killer beats. But yeah, we you know, he started making his own beats. You know, he had a different style. I mean, we were barely starting off, but I did that one, and people were kind of like, "Oh, yo, like this is something like, you know."
Yeah.
But I kind of left it at that. I got, you know, sidetracked. I, you know, got into some trouble, whatever. But then I went away for a little bit, and then I came back home, you know. And then when I came back, I was kind of like, all right, I need something to keep myself busy, keep myself on track.
Mhm.
So
Were you writing inside?
Yeah, I had wrote. So yeah, I had got back
Yeah.
into it, and I was writing. And right before I had gone up, I had done one song with my boy Lento. I had hooked up with my boy Mr. Lento. Shout out to Mr.
Yeah.
Lento 951.
Hell yeah.
Next side.
Homie.
Yeah, I hooked up with him maybe like a year or so. I met him right before, like a year or so before I got busted, and we did one song. You know, he had all the equipment. He had just bought the Pro Tools, the computer, the mic.
Yeah.
So
He
it was
had
like,
it set-
yeah,
set
he had the
up.
whole setup. So it was
The
like,
only
oh, shit.
motherfucker too.
The
in
only
Old Town.
motherfucker in Old Town, you know. So it was like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. So we did that one song, and then yeah, people were fucking with it. But then I got busted. I went away, whatever. But then yeah, I mean, when I was in there, I was writing. I was kind of getting my mind right, and I hit him up, and I was like, hey, when I get out, like we're gonna, you know, get some more songs in, and sure enough, we made it happen.
Yeah.
And then yeah, so little by little,
You've done a lot of work with him, huh?
yeah. So all my early stuff was with him, and you know, it started off just like a song a year, like a song or two a year. You know, like,
no consistency
yeah,
at
because
all.
we didn't even know. Like he's barely learning. You know, he's barely learning the Pro Tools. I'm barely learning like how to like record and stuff. You know, and then yeah, just time. Like you know, it's hard, but so yeah, we were doing like one or two a year. So you know, my second serious one was like for my daughter.
Yeah.
And then I think I actually paid for some studio time, and I did this one, the same thing with my boy Shay, and that was like with the video I shot with the boat.
That one's hard.
Yeah, and
that
I
one
think,
goes hard. I fuck
yeah,
with that
so
one.
that was like the first one.
That's
I
one of my
recorded.
favorites by you.
Yeah,
for
thank you, I
sure.
appreciate it. But yeah, that was like one of the first ones that I recorded like officially, like by someone that knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
And I did it, and it came out, and it was like whoa, like this is, you know, something different right here. I was like, okay, this is actually exciting, kind of nice, because when I do music, I mean, I don't really listen to other people like or whatever too much, but like as far as like other artists or whatever,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Like locally or like big?
just in general, you know,
Oh,
like I'm
okay.
mostly just listening to beats or you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
old school or whatever, you know. I'm not like
Yeah,
really
yeah.
on top of like the new rap. Like if you name me like the new rappers, like I
Yeah.
wouldn't really know, you know. But every
Well,
time,
what, like, you know, 2000s raps though, or like?
yeah, so early,
So-
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So like
but-
after 2000, like 2010s is when you felt like
exactly,
you were like
exactly.
done.
Yeah, you know, so all the old school stuff growing
Yeah.
up was the old West
Yeah,
Coast
Dre,
stuff.
Snoop, Cube,
exactly,
fucking- yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And then I was into like the hip hop, like the underground LA hip hop scene too. So you know, just taking a little bit of everything. And that was one reason why I kind of stopped rapping in high school was because I didn't want to just be, because when I started, it was all like the cholo rap, you know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
and I was like, I don't want to
Mr.
just,
Capone.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
you know. So I was, and not to knock them, I mean that's all time.
No, no,
It's
no,
all
yeah,
good.
yeah, no.
But
I mean, bro,
but
they've made a huge success on what they're
exactly,
doing. Yeah,
exactly. But after like listening to real like lyrical hip hop, like, you know, and then going back to the old school like New York stuff and all that, it was kind of like, man, like I don't want to just be just a generic.
You don't
like,
wanna be boxed.
shoot 'em- yeah, like
Yeah, you don't wanna be
shoot them
boxed.
up, bang bang, like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
fuck bitches, like, you know what I mean. I was like, nah, like if I'm gonna be rapping, it's gonna be substance, you know.
Yeah.
And then so yeah, little by little, I
Yeah,
got
you
back
definitely
into
noticed
it.
that in your music, bro, for sure.
Yeah, so you know, so after I did the same thing, and I started showing it to people, and people were feeling that one, and then that was when I was kind of like, fuck it, I'm gonna just shoot a video. My boy Lento again had just bought a camera, and then we're like, fuck it, let's just do it. Like, you know, a lot of this stuff is just wanting to do it, but just not actually going through with it. You know,
Yeah,
just like I'm
yeah,
sure, like
yeah.
with this podcast, you're
Oh
probably like,
hell
I'm
yeah,
sure you've
bro.
been thinking
Bro,
about
this
it
was
forever.
this was in the running from November 2021.
Exactly. You know?
Yeah,
So
and
it's
here
just,
we are, November 2022.
Yeah,
whole year
sometimes
later.
it's just like you just gotta
but
get
we
up
here,
and do
bro.
it. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta get up and do it, you know. So yeah, I mean, after I did that, then yeah, little by little, I just started adding more and more songs. You know, hooked up with my boy G Ras. We did some music, and then yeah, just
RP the homie G-Raz.
yeah, R.I.P. G Ras. You know, go ahead and look him up, keep his music bumping. But yeah, and then so ever since then, I just been hitting them. You know, just been trying to upgrade. You know, in everything in life basically. But yeah, with my music too. You know, try to make the next song better than the last. You know, the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
video
yeah.
better than the last one. And anytime I do music, I do music that I think I would like, that I know I would like. You know, what I
Yeah,
mean?
that you're gonna bump.
that I
you're
would
gonna
bump.
listen to.
You know, that
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh shit, I would. So I'm my own worst critic. Like if I hear something, I'll be like,
Just
"Oh, that
timeless
shit's
songs,
alright."
bro. Timeless songs. You know, like there's
Exactly.
no like certain. Exactly what it says, time for it, or you know,
Yeah,
a certain
exactly.
vibe for it. It's just timeless music, bro. You can always
Mhm.
bump that shit and fucking
Yeah, that's
vibe
the goal.
out.
That's the goal for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely melodic as fuck, bro, and I think that's what helps a lot. Like, you obviously can spit, you can obviously, you know, you got rhymes, you have bars, but like you're very melodic with your shit too, and you're
Mhm.
not scared to touch that. You know, you're not scared to touch that. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's where I think a lot of it, whether you're rapping cholo rap or fucking smoking weed rap, whatever it is, you know, like if you're too scared to touch that melodic tone, you know, or like even just go further out genre wise,
Yeah,
like
yeah, for
you're
sure.
gonna, like you say, box yourself. You know?
Yeah,
So-
no, definitely. I mean, if I wish I still had this little gray iPod that I had done all my early recordings with Damson, you know, on his beats that weren't that as good as they are now, and then my verses that weren't as good as they are now,
yeah.
and my melodies that were
But fuck it,
definitely
that's-
not as
that's
good.
the
You know,
practice makes perfect,
where it
bro.
was
Practice
like,
makes
you know, I
perfect.
show it to their friends and they'd straight laugh. Like some of them, like the assholes, would be like, "What the fuck is this?" You know,
Yeah.
and be like, "Man, fuck you guys," you know. But yeah, it's like the way I see it, it's like I needed that to like step up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I needed that to be able to step off of that and try something new. Like I needed to hear how that sounded to be able to be like, okay, well maybe if I do it like this, it'll be different. And so just doing it, repetition, and just you know, being creative, I've been able to open up and yeah, I mean just get creative with it and
Yeah.
you know, it's
That's
been
what's
working
up,
out for
dog.
me lately.
So like
yeah.
when you make dope ass music and like you hear it back, like you know, like you say, like obviously you're in it to make dope music. You hear it back and it like motivates you, like, oh hell yeah, this is fire. You know, it keeps you going. But like, what's that feeling like when you're like performing live?
Oh yeah,
and like
no,
you know, like you see the feedback of like, damn, people are fucking with me. Like, is that way more of a motivation than when you
yeah, no,
actually
for sure,
hearing your shit?
definitely, you know, and I've had both, you know, like I've had instances where it's like it doesn't even mean that your music isn't good, but it's like, you know, sometimes people are just entertained doing their own thing, they don't know you, so they're not gonna come around, and you know what I mean.
Yeah,
And they're busy doing, like, if it's independent on the scene, whatever. So I've had where it's kind of like, oh man, like, are these people not interested, like, in my music, like, you know, excuse me. So and I've had it where I'm like, oh damn, like, are they not interested or what? Like, is it whack or what? You know?
yeah.
But in the end, I'm just kind of like, nah, like whatever. You know, you see like one or two people that actually are paying attention, and then you're like, oh, okay, they're feeling it, so I know it, you know.
They're vibing.
But yeah, so now then I've had the shows where people that do kind of know my music or are kind of there to listen to the music, they'll hear it, and then they you kind of see they're like, oh, what the hell? Like, what is this? Like, who is this? Like, whose man's is this? You know. And that's where that's when it really comes in, where you're like, okay, like these people that I don't even know them, they don't know me, they don't know who I am, like, and here they are like feeling my stuff.
Yeah. Because it's one thing when like when the homies are fucking with your shit. It's like, yeah, you're a homie.
Exactly.
When you have random people that are like,
and then the after the
dope.
fact, that's like when they're like, oh, they come up to you after the show, you know, they're like, oh, you know, like that shit was badass, like it was awesome, like keep it up, like good music, and then you're just kind of like, all right, cool, you know.
Yeah. So what's next with your shit? Like I know you got the show coming up. Shout out Foundation Press. They're throwing
Shout out Foundation Press,
show on
December 13th.
No, 10th.
Oh, my
December
bad.
10th.
December 10th. Damn, I'm bad. Scratch
13th.
that. Yeah, December 10th. Pull up Foundation
December
Press.
10th, a bunch of the homies
We better
rapping.
go
So you got
up.
that show. You got any other shows or like any other music coming out or like what's
no,
next? What, are
other
you working on shit?
Yeah, so I mean,
Always, obviously.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, so that's the only show right now that we got lined up. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of music that I've kind of just been sitting on, just waiting for the right way to release it and stuff.
How much unreleased songs do you have like in the vault that are like by your choice are ready to drop?
All ready to drop? I mean,
Yeah.
at least.
Obviously, you got like don't count the ones that need a verse, the ones
need
that
to get
like,
mixed or
have
whatever.
Yeah, no. Like
no,
how
ready to
many-
go. Like that could get dropped. I mean, including like my like features, projects that I've done with people that are kind of together. Yeah, I mean, well, I got like a whole album for myself, like at least 12, 13 songs.
Yeah.
That are, and then I got like a whole nother album with Damn Son. That's like another 10 songs or so, 12 songs, and then I just this last week I linked up with the boy Mowgli. Shout out to Mowgli.
Shout out Mowgli. Shout out Red.
Yeah, the what is it, crazy ass redhead.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fucking
Look him up on the hub.
yeah,
He's there.
he's there. Yeah, so I linked up with him and Damson, and Damson just brought a beat pack over, and then the
Yeah.
last like 4 days we just did like 11.
And then you met the
songs.
homie D Flows.
And D Flows
Shout
too.
out D Flows.
Yeah, shout out my boy.
He's gonna be
D-Flows.
there. These are all
He's at the show,
Damn
too.
Son, Mowgli, and D Flows all gonna be at that show, bro.
mhm.
Fucking so all y'all come out.
Yeah, we did a
Fucking
sick
December
ass
10th.
cipher. Yeah, cruise out. We got some new music, good music's coming out.
That's
You
what's
guys
up.
aren't even
Hey, you
ready.
got like a whole album in the vault.
Yeah, and we
You got
just did like
features
11
with the
songs.
homies.
Yeah, we just did like 11 songs in
Yeah.
the last like 8 days. Yes, we started last Monday.
Yeah, I seen you guys working
It's shit,
Seen
man. I
you
don't know
guys
where the
working.
fuck it came from, but
with the
we
lights.
Just, yeah,
The
we
little
just kept
space head?
hitting it. Yeah. Yeah, it was like we had to set the like he had to turn the light on, he had to turn the fireplace on, light the wood
Hell
up.
yeah, set the
it
mood.
was like if something was missing, it just wasn't right. you
Okay,
know?
so let me ask you this: like, if you're like, it like that's the tone and that's the setting that you have to be comfortable with. Like if there was homies there kicking it, smoking, like, does that throw you off? Does that
no, not at all. I don't really like to invite homies too much. Like if I were to go to a studio, be like, hey, come through, like because the process is it's a little like painstaking, you know. I mean, if you're not used to it, because when you're mixing a song, it's like you're listening to the same song over and over again, the same beat over and over on replay.
right?
And some people, you know, if you're into it, I mean, even me, sometimes like after a while, you kind of get like, oh shit, you know.
Like,
But,
damn, this again. You're like, yes, it sounds
you're
good.
Kind of like, all right,
Yeah, it
fuck, you
sounds
know,
good.
or you just get turned off or whatever, you know. But you know, when you're in it, you're in it. But yeah, somebody that doesn't really do music or something like, and they're in it, it's a little much. And then then you catch them just kind of like falling asleep or on their phone, which doesn't affect me because I'm working.
Yeah, you're doing
but
your
I
thing.
still don't want to be like, hey, I'm not gonna put you through that, my boy. Like,
Yeah.
you know. But I'm like, yeah, if you want to cruise through,
Yeah, you
go
gotta
ahead,
you
know?
either be a part of it. I think that's the end of it. You
Yeah,
have, you
you know
just
what I
have to
mean?
be a part of it. You have to be involved somehow.
Yeah,
Whether
exactly.
Whether you're helping mix,
Even if
whether you're
it's-
helping engineer, you're part,
Yeah, I
part
mean,
of the song.
or even if you're there, like at least get hype when we're listening to it. Be like, oh yeah, that shit sounds
Yeah.
hard, you know. But it's like when they're like there and then they're listening and they're just like falling asleep on the phone.
Taking the snaps.
Yeah.
I'm
you know?
here, but I'm not doing anything.
Yeah. I'm falling asleep. It's kind of like all right, but you know whatever. It's cool. Yeah, either way, it's fine. You know, because yeah, some people just do like to be in the ambient of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what's up, dog. Fuck yeah, dog. And props to you, dog, because like I relate with you a lot because we're both young dads.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm.
you're a young dad, and salute to you because you're still doing what you love, dog. Like a lot of people think like, you know, like with being a young parent, like you're kind of just trapped and you're like, you're fucked,
Yeah,
you know. But like
yeah.
you're still doing what you love, doing what you got to do, and still handling business, dog.
Yeah,
like,
totally,
you're older than
totally.
me, so I just want to let you know,
Mhm.
dog. You motivate me a lot to like keep focused on my shit too, and like, damn, I can, you know.
Yeah,
I can still be a dad and fucking handle and do what I want to do. You
Yeah,
know,
of course,
explore
man.
some fucking fun career or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you just gotta know what you're doing. I mean, you know, not everything is about money. Like, you know, some things we do for the love, or like for our our health, our mental health. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just to keep like this music. Like honestly, I do it to keep me, you know, from kind of thinking like dumb things I shouldn't be, you know,
Yeah.
thinking. You know, like this kind of keeps me focused on something Where otherwise I'd be like looking to get into something, you know, that I
Yeah, into
probably
some
shouldn't
bullshit.
be. You know what I'm
Into some
saying?
bullshit, but you're just focused on the fuck. You still write? Are you?
Yeah,
still,
yeah, yeah. So I
do you do
write.
digital now? Or
Yeah,
like,
just on my phone usually.
Phone?
You know. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
have
yeah.
my phone, all my notes written. So you know, yeah. Sometimes I'm just alone. Like I'll be alone and I'll just write instead of going out or whatever. You know, instead of going out, yeah, go to the studio and record or whatever. And
Where do
yeah,
you usually record at? You have a home studio?
no, well, I mean, just anywhere. I mean, I've recorded at a lot of different places. Yeah,
Yeah.
from Mr. Lento's house to the boy Ben Cloud Cover. You had him in here.
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
I
the
saw.
homie Ben, the
He's
homie
mixed
Ben.
a couple of my songs. The boy Damson, he's got a little setup we record.
Oh, hell
The boy
yeah.
Skips at Dub Shack.
Skip,
Shout out
Dub
to
Shack,
Skips.
shout out all
you
the
know.
homies. Hell yeah.
You know, I've recorded there with Mowgli.
You ever gone to fucking Studs?
Oh yes,
Yeah, you
Studs,
recorded
too.
at
Yeah, I got
Studs.
two. of 'em. Trying to get his
G-Rask
ass back.
recorded a lot of shit
Yeah,
there,
no,
yeah.
I'm trying to get his ass back on it. But yeah, we got like I got like two or three songs that I did over there as well. And then yeah, I mean at Mowgli's
Hell
house.
yeah. I feel like you've recorded at my house.
No, I don't think
No?
I did at your house. We were going to.
Where
I
were
think.
where'd you record the pimp? Where'd you record
Well, we did it
Pimp?
at Skip's
Oh, at
studio
Skip's, at Skip's
with
studio.
Stud's
That's right, yeah,
computer, but you
But
were
like
there
you came
too.
over and I showed you the shit or some shit. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, again, homie. RPG,
Yeah, RPG Ras. We're gonna do that
bro.
pimp song at the
Yeah,
show. So pull
that
up.
was
You guys
fun.
don't want to miss it. Look up the video. Hey, shot by my boy Taz too.
Yeah, Taz behind the lens
Taz
once
behind the
again.
lens. You shot it. That was a sick ass video, man. That was good times right there.
Yeah, that was cool. It's cut. 15 minutes. We're at a 15-minute mark. Damn, I feel like we've been talking forever,
I
dog.
know, right?
Yeah, we keep it raw sometimes.
Yeah.
I involved the
There
fucking
you go.
background homies, you know.
That's right,
Shout
that's
out the
right.
homies. That's the crew. That's the team. It wouldn't
Hell
be
yeah, it's
it
only
wouldn't
right.
be done if we if you didn't put a team together, bro.
It's only
And that's what
yeah.
I finally had to learn, you know.
Yeah,
I
I
was
mean,
too
it's rough.
stubborn, you
It's
know.
rough,
Like
yeah.
you working with Lento, you know, you working with
Exactly.
Damson. Like you got to network, bro. You
Yeah,
got to
no,
you
I
got to
mean,
involve
for
people
sure,
around
for
you.
sure. Like, yeah, even just I hadn't worked with Mowgli. Like, I mean, we did one song, just can't get enough. You know,
Yeah, that one goes hard.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I fuck with that one, but we did that one and kind of left it at that. But now that we've been doing this mixtape or together, and you know, he's been posting on his story, I've been posting on mine, and it's like I've noticed more people are seeing it, you know, and more people are kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, yo, like maybe they're used to Mowgli, but then they see me and they're like, oh, what the hell, like, and then
Yeah.
same vice versa, you know, like they're used to seeing me and then they see Mowgli and it's kind of like, oh shit,
Hey, you
know?
get the likes, you get the follows. you
Yeah,
get the
so
comment,
you
and then it
know,
really
it's like
pushes you
just
to be
more
like,
eyes.
hell
Yeah, more eyes. You know, they bring people to me, I bring people to them, and so that's what definitely good to network. I mean, yeah, that was like my next step, and the advice I've gotten is, you know, to get the features, to get more eyes, you know, on the music. So you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the way I see it is like I do it for the love and all that, but I'm making sure I'm dropping quality stuff as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
you know? I'm
and
not
that's
just-
what I appreciate about Doubtful too. You know, he'll do
Yeah.
the same thing. Like, you know, he'll
Yeah.
fucking he wants quality shit. You know?
yeah, you know, I'm
Like
not
I have a song with him and he was pissed I dropped it.
yeah, no,
He's like, what the fuck? It wasn't mastered all the way.
yeah, exactly,
I don't give a fuck.
exactly.
That shit
you
was
know?
hard.
Yeah,
G-Rap.
yeah, you know, I'm not just trying to like upload and record whatever, you know. So so the way I see it is like I know I'm busting out quality shit, like, and I know that eventually it's like I just once somebody hears it or listens to it, like if they know music, they're gonna fuck with it, you know. So
Yeah, yeah.
so you know, beyond that, it's just kind of like whatever. I'm gonna let the card. I mean, you know, maybe I should push it a little bit more, but you know, I'm gonna just keep working, stay consistent, and I figure you know something good will happen eventually. I mean, something good. Will,
Yeah.
You know, and little by little it is. You know, so.
That's what's up. Yeah, but I didn't know you fucking back to your homie Damson. I didn't know you knew him that long, bro. I didn't know
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
been
Well, yeah, I
fucking
mean,
with each other that long.
I used to sell him weed. So after my daughter was born, like I used to sell weed, and then somebody introduced me to him because he lived in SB, and I grew
And
up
he's
in
always
Dominica.
been making beats.
And he was always making beats, and that's why I got hooked up because my one dude that kid I used to sell weed to or whatever, he was like, "Hey, my boy does beats, and he raps too, and he smokes weed." He's like, "So I'm hooking you up." I was like, "All right, yeah, hook us up." Like, so I started selling him weed, and then he started telling me he does beats, and then we just linked up, and then yeah, we just started making music from
Oh,
then
yeah.
on, and it's been kind of on and off.
That's
you know?
crazy that I never met him then. Like till like I feel like the past couple of years.
Yeah, no, I mean, well,
because I known you for a minute, right? I known you.
Yeah, for you know,
sure,
a
like,
couple
since
years.
high school maybe.
Yeah, so you know, we've had ups and downs. Like, you know, there was times where I was doing bad. And he
Oh
was
yeah,
doing
yeah.
good.
You just had the classic
and
homie,
then, yeah,
like
and
just
then he's doing bad
kicking
and I'm
with you,
doing
don't kick
good.
with you.
And then,
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
you know,
I feel it. I feel it.
so it's been kind of hit and miss. But now, like, yeah, this last 2-3 years, we just been consistent and we've been knocking them out. And he's just been fucking killing it with
Yeah.
the beats. You know, I mean, he.
Bro, I swear to God, too, his voice sounds like Jedi Mind Tricks.
Oh yeah. He
He
switched
does,
that
bro.
style
He
up.
does.
He had a different style, you know, and ever since he switched it, it's been hitting. Like, you know,
He
people
has a
really
certain
fuck
voice.
with
He
it.
has
You
a good
know,
voice. Yeah, he gets down.
it's tight. Yeah, I fuck with it. It's
Shout out
cool.
to homie Damsel. So you already have your set ready for fucking
Yeah, well, I
um,
mean, I have a set, but I want to mess around with it to
and you're
throw
bringing
some new
out
stuff.
homies, right?
Yeah. So I'm bringing my boy Shay, the one that I did same thing with, and I trained with them at,
Oh, okay.
at Gracie, and then yeah, a couple with Damson.
You're bringing out that homegirl too.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm gonna hit her up. Do a different one that we have together because we got like 3 songs of us 3.
Yeah,
You know.
that's
But
what's
that
up.
Sunshine one, I think, is the one that
Yeah, that
definitely
one goes
hits.
hard.
You know, it's like a classic.
That one goes
I really
hard.
fuck with it.
Do
I
you
fuck
know
with it.
everyone that's
Performing?
at the performing?
Uh,
I like obviously I know you know some of them, but do you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
everyone?
I know a lot of them, but there's some that I don't. Some that I kind of met briefly at the last show.
one, yeah.
Mhm. But no, like I haven't really worked with any of them. I mean, other than Mowgli, Jay Steele, Damson.
Yeah.
You know.
Shout out Jay Steele.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out Jay
let's
Steele.
do
He's gonna be
fucking,
pulling up too. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a couple songs.
Gotta
we
have
did
that
with
fool on
G-Raz.
here soon.
Yeah, he
You know
hit
what I
me
mean?
up in
He's
here
gonna pull up
next.
on the 10th. I'm actually gonna have this shit set up.
Mm,
I'm gonna have like 4 mics set up, just like,
nice.
hey, the mic's open, couch is open, just sit down, chop it
Hell
up.
yeah,
Don't
hell
matter.
yeah.
You know, artists collabing with each other.
There you go.
Fuck it, you know.
That's tight. That's
Fans, someone come talk their shit.
tight. Hell yeah.
But that's what's up, dog. Hell yeah, you got your set ready.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got
ready to
hella
go.
music in the vault.
Yeah. Just excited, just ready to go. You know, I'm practicing. I want
Do you have
to
any
show
other
some new
shows
stuff.
besides that one coming up?
Not at the moment. That's the only one right now.
Do you ever like venture out and like try and reach those, or you just are you like have they always been offered?
Yeah, they've so far.
Well, I know
they've
you do
always
open
been
mics.
offered.
You do
Yeah,
open
I've
mics.
done open mic. Yeah, any chance I see like an open mic, I'll try to jump on it. So far my last couple of shows have all been invites. You know, where I get invited to. I haven't really put myself out there too much. Like I know the homie Rings is really good at that, like putting himself.
Oh
on
hell yeah,
shows
that
and
fool is
stuff, so I need to,
fucking. I
like-
think he's ready to go on tour.
Yeah, I see
He
that.
like
yeah,
fucking.
yeah, so that's
He
good.
like sneak some shit about that. Rings
Yeah,
too. We gotta
yeah,
get the Goonie
yeah.
crew on here, dog.
Straight up, yeah. So you know, shout out to him. Yeah. So props to him. But yeah, you know, he's doing it. So it's work. You know, it's hard work, just like anything else. You know, but
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely that's the next thing. I've been in contact with some promoters like on State Street and stuff, and they've telling me like where I could rent a venue out and put a show on and stuff. So that's probably the next step. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dog. Fuck, bro. You like I swear, like sometimes I hear your shit and it makes me want to rap.
Yeah.
You know, like that. You know, like
Nice.
that's
Hell
how
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
much you flow hard. Bro, I'm like, fuck, I wanna. What beat was that they used? I'm like trying to look up the beat, but it's your homie's beat. I can't look it up. You know.
Bro, yeah.
I'm like, damn, that shit
No,
went
that's
hard.
funny. Yeah, I like that because I'm just like a regular dude, like anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like every time I do show music or show people, you know, it's always kind of like I could tell because I mean, honestly, it's like anybody could rap. If you could talk, you could rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Technically, just like if you got
I think, bro, on
two
bullshit
arms, 2
aside,
feet,
yeah,
you
I
could
think
play
that's what-
basketball. You know?
That's what you were telling me when fucking originally when I showed you that pimp shit.
Yeah.
You're like, fool, you know how to talk, just get on this.
exactly.
You know,
bro,
you're like
you
telling
know?
me, and so there is a cut
Yeah,
where,
yeah.
where it's me, you, and Ras.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then
Oh yeah,
fucking-
that's right. I
Yeah,
totally
bro.
forgot about
And
that.
then fucking you know, I can whatever, I can freestyle whatever, you know, but like I just didn't look at rap the way you were looking at rap,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
way
I mean,
Rascal was looking at rap.
Exactly,
And then when he
exactly.
died, I wanted to really honor him, so like I hit up the homie Jay Steele,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
and fucking shout out Jay Steele for putting in that verse because
Yeah,
like
straight up.
you know
I
you
wrote
guys killed that
verse
song.
too,
That shit
she-
is fire, bro. And
Yeah,
that
yeah.
video was 3 years in the making.
Straight up.
3 years in the making.
Easily.
Yeah, and yeah, that shit took a long time, but I'm glad that shit finally went through.
Yeah,
and-
no, I'm glad it happened and that it came out as good as it did. Yeah, for sure, definitely one of the fan favorites. People really fuck with that one, you know.
Do you have any unreleased shit like probably that you probably can't finish with Ras?
Yeah, well, we have one song, me, Jay Steele, and Mr. Criminal actually, and G-Raz, he had left a song with the hook on it, and then we kind of just picked it up, and then we.
Was that when you guys recorded in L.A. at a studio? Like,
yeah, we
like a couple
recorded
years
that
back.
at the Crime Lab.
Yeah, hell
you know,
yeah!
down
Shout
in-
out Mr. Criminal.
Shout out Mr. Criminal, hey man, for putting the boy on and showing love, like to this day, you know, always showing love. So
Yeah, but that one just stayed in the vault. Like
yeah, so
you
that
never
was
just-
same. Like we're trying to figure out like how to release because it's rough. Like this whole releasing shit, like you gotta
Yeah,
get shit
yeah.
cleared. You gotta. I mean, it's not that hard, but you know, there's
There's certain
Exactly. There's
obstacles.
politics and
There's
stuff
certain
to it, you know
obstacles
what I
that you
mean?
gotta
So-
fucking go through to fucking put a song out.
Exactly,
And like you say,
exactly.
you're the type of artist, and obviously Mr. Criminal and Johnny that way too, where it's like you want to put out quality shit, and if there's these
Exactly.
little specs, you know, you're just like, just keep it for the fucking file.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
just keep it on the
exactly.
file. We'll bump it here and there, bump it in the Regal.
Yeah, yeah.
When are you
for
gonna
sure.
get a low rider?
Shit, I need one, bro. Yeah, I'm in the.
Everyone's
I'm in
having one, dog.
I know,
Everyone's fucking.
the,
That
I'm the
shit's-
last one in the club, bro. I'm barring everybody's for the videos and shit.
Yeah, I always just see you in the back of the Buick.
Yeah,
in Gordy's
yeah.
Buick. Just in the back of the fucking the Regal, huh? Yeah, it's the Regal.
Yeah, pretty much, dog.
See the Goleta emblem, and I see you right there.
I'll be right there, dog. Yeah. Yeah, I'm next, though. I'm next up.
Next up with the fucking bro.
We're gonna have our own fucking car club pretty soon, dog.
I'm trying to join one.
There you go.
I'm
bro.
trying. I'm just waiting for them to start it. I'll get the plaque.
Hell yeah,
It's
dog.
good, you know. Put it on the town car.
We're gonna
I'll put a
make it-
little G in front of the town car.
There you
G
go.
town car.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, dog. But yeah, you plug some shit. You ain't got no fucking music that you're about to drop.
Yeah, well, I got a couple videos on the way that are getting mixed right now. Shout out to my boy DMT Media. I just shot one with them on Friday. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that. Just check out my YouTube page, G805 G space 805. You'll see all my videos right
You
there.
record some of your own videos too.
I've shot a couple, mixed my couple
Yeah.
videos. So yeah, like the same thing video I mixed myself.
I was gonna say you shot that, huh?
Mhm. And then the Make Away, I did one with Damson, and I edited that one as well. The
Hell yeah.
Memories one I did for my cousin, I edited that video as well. So.
And then obviously you do a lot of work with Destructive.
And then a lot of work.
You,
with
you
Destructive.
guys were just working on something, huh? Or was it just Johnny's?
It was just Johnny, yeah. But I mean, I
Okay.
came out and I helped him out because I wrote that hook too, and I was on the background, so I just kind of was in the
yeah,
background,
just
you know?
posted. Little ghostwrite.
Yeah, so
They call you Drake.
they call me Drake. Well, ghostwriting for these motherfuckers in the low key.
That's
you know?
what's up. Yeah, you do a lot of work with Destructive, and that fool gets down, bro.
Yeah, he
I
gets
didn't even
down.
knew he rapped. I didn't even know
Yeah,
he
yeah,
rapped.
right,
yeah,
yeah.
and then he fucking released like some music video of him rapping. I'm like, damn, this fool raps too.
Yeah, no, for sure. Old school too. I mean, from back in the day.
Yeah.
And I might get on a track with him too. Last time that day I was showing him a beat with Damson, and we started writing. We came up with the hook, so that's like the plan. Next time he comes up, we're gonna get on the track.
So what's your like you have any type of like let's say like fucking just like certain things you do like when you're about to record, like is there certain things you have to have, like we already talked about, like you don't really care if the homies are there or not, but like if you notice some like kind of just bugged out, like you're like prefer not to bring them.
Yeah.
But like is there anything that like can you not, like do you not drink, do you not smoke, like do you know what I mean, shit like that.
No, yeah. I mean, I'll do both. I mean, I obviously try not to get too wasted, you know, so I can still kind of know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I try to, when I can, like I'll have it written and practiced pretty well, so that by the time I get there, I'm just kind of going in and knocking it out, as opposed to trying to figure it out while I'm there. So a lot of times I'll write the song, you know, separately, and then I'll practice it a bunch, almost to the point where like I have it memorized as much. You know, I try to get it to where I can memorize as much as I can, and then I get in there, and then I could, and then I'll just make sure I'm pronunciating. I'll run it through, pronunciating all my words good. And then yeah, I go through.
I've had the pleasure of seeing you work too, bro. And yeah, now that you mention it, like you go in and come out, like you're just you're kind of waiting on the one who's monitoring the computer, or you're waiting on the other rapper, like some shit like that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, this time with Mowgli was kind of like the first time that where it's like I was writing like on the spot and then recording like right there, like within 30 minutes, you know. So and I've always kind of shied away from that because I always thought like, oh well, I like to take my time, you know. Sometimes I'll spit like 4 bars, go over them, and then think another 4 bars. So I take my time, you know, and I try to get creative with it. But
would you have a whole you did a whole hook in 30 minutes or a whole verse?
Sometimes it was like a verse, a whole hook and a verse. You know, we did a couple. I'm telling you, we did like 11 songs, you know.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I mean, we're just in the zone. So I heard and the way we did them and the way I busted them out, like they came out good. So yeah, I mean, it's I'm getting comfortable in there. That's the main thing.
Are you guys gonna perform some of that shit?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Yeah. We got some shit in the cut that you guys are gonna fuck with, man. Yeah, this is some tight shit, man. You know, different than what you're hearing, you know, and that's what I like to do.
From both of you?
Yeah, from both of us and just in general, you know. I mean, everybody, you know, they got their sound or whatever, but we're gonna make sure you guys fucking with the sound, you know.
Yeah, I look forward to hearing it, dog. What other than music do you fuck with? Like, besides, obviously, you know, besides music, you have any other fucking hobbies?
Hobbies? I mean,
that you like to take almost as serious as music?
Well, I mean, I do train jujitsu too.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do
yeah,
jujitsu.
you know, so that's like my other hobby. Yeah, so I do the rapping for the mental health, and then jujitsu to keep me like physically healthy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
keep you up to date.
Yeah, so to keep me sharp. And otherwise I'd just be getting faded all day.
And you go to where? Santa Barbara Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, I go to Gracie Baja. Yeah, shout out to
Gracie
Gracie Baja.
Baja
Team. Hey, making noise.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
so just keep me sharp.
There's like colored belts.
Yeah, colored belts and all that.
What are you?
I'm purple belt right now. Yeah,
Purple?
so-
Grimace?
Yeah, Grimace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know that fool?
Yeah, no Grimace. Come on.
Shout out to homie Grimace. That's what's up. Purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Anything
Yeah,
else?
so,
What else do you do?
so yeah, I mean just that, and then just hanging out with spending time with my daughter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and you have a kid.
just
yeah.
backing her up and everything she's doing.
Did she
you know.
do jiu-jitsu?
She did for a little bit. She competed, but right now she's just she's on the JV basketball team. They just
Hell
came
yeah.
from her game right now. So that's like I'm excited because I've been watching her play since.
Are you
like,
one of
third
those
grade.
parents that's like yelling?
Oh yeah, but not in a bad way. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm just
but
like, come on, Rose. Like, hey,
Yeah,
defense,
cheering her on.
hands out.
Yeah.
Hey, that's you. Like, let's get one more. You know.
Hell yeah. All right,
But,
dog. Well, fuck, bro. I appreciate you coming out. Unfortunately, that is our cut time.
Yeah, that's good.
You
man.
know, but
I appreciate you.
we got to
inviting
do
me.
a part 2 for sure, though, dog.
Hell yeah, dog.
On
Yeah,
December
once this-
10th, come through, chop it up with me. Let's do a part 2. Appreciate you coming out.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I
definitely.
mean?
I appreciate you
You
inviting
got a
me.
little,
man.
last things to tell the homies right here. Fucking let 'em know.
No, not much. Just shout out to my boy Tash. Shout out my boy Gary Polson Media for making this shit happen.
Vibes.
We're out here. Just stay tuned. New music, new videos. I'm getting at my boy Taz too. We're gonna have to get some work into and on the way. We got some shit planned. So, excuse me. So yeah, get ready and yeah, we'll see y'all December 10th. Get ready.
Let's run
Stay
it, bro.
tuned.
Appreciate you, dog. Pulsing Media. We out.